Good evening, everybody. Welcome to CC Sim Racing. I am your host, Craig Cook, and I'm very lucky. With me today is my co-host, Jesse Leimkuehler. Jesse, how are you doing, mate? And you were racing this, and it was pretty epic, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was wonderful. It was a good time. It was nice to get on the track and try out some different cars.
Yeah, and we had something called Boost. I don't know why on earth we thought of that idea, but it sort of worked, and I think it's sort of made everyone happy in some sort of way. But it needs to be reduced just a tinsy bit because it was a little bit OTT, but it made for great racing. It really did. But yeah, welcome everybody to the BMW Mini Cooper S Cup, sponsored by Vacecraft, and we have two races for you today. We have one short 10-minute sprint race, and then we have a 20-minute drop into the pits, change some tyres, and then get back out on track. And you were doing really well in that race, mate, but we'll let everyone else find out what happened in a moment. But before we do, we got some info to just bring up, which is we got the 10-minute and then we got the 20-minute race. In the pit stops, you have to do your pit stop after the first lap. And then you're not allowed to use boost until you finish the first lap as well. And then you've got to do your pit stop before the 15-minute mark, but you have to be absolutely and positively out of the pit road before the 15-minute mark, or you get a 30-second penalty, which is a bit of a pain. And then for obviously the first race we've got is a 10-minute sprint race, and you'll have qualifying for that, which obviously we've done already, as this is a replay. And then after that, when we have the winners come through, it'll be a turnaround reverse grid for the 20-minute endurance race. I know just endurance ain't 20 minutes, but you know what I mean. But yeah, lovely to have Jesse with me, and yeah, livery. It was obviously just quick and obviously, but I know you love the Chiefs, so I thought it was a nice livery to get.
Yes, I appreciate it. It's probably one of the best liberties I've had, so that was kind of nice.
Well, it's funny you say that. It's probably the best livery I've ever done. So, so yeah. But right, let's have a look at the lineup, shall we? Because this is how they line up for the first race at Monza. So after qualifying, this is how they line up for race number 1. On pole position is LFC Ben. In second will be Glowing Gold. Third will be Lacko, followed by fourth place man Apex Wolf. In fifth will be Swifty, followed by Oggy Penny in sixth place. Tango will be there in seventh, followed by Cook in eighth place. Devin Kirkpatrick being there in ninth, with Jesse Leimkuehler in 10th place. Team Beard Dave will be in 11th, with Ekberg in the IKEA car in 12th. 13th place will be Butler, and in 14th place will be Liam. That is your lineup for race number 1. Let's see what happens as they go into turn 1 at Monza. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have the 3 red lights. We have 4 red lights. We have 5 red lights. And let's see what happens as they go into turn 1. And this is going to be an absolute belter. And off we go. And it is going to be LFC Ben that leads the way, Jesse, as they go into turn 1. But let's see what happens, shall we, as we brace ourselves. Jess, who's going to have it, do you reckon?
Oh, it's always usually Ben, but right off the track on the first corner. That's crazy. Looks like everybody survived, though.
Yeah, not what they wanted, was it? As we have a look again, we see Apex Wolf now in second place, Glowing in third, and then we have Nagy just behind there in fourth place. As again, as we said, not allowed to use boost yet. You might not. Actually, you can't see it. You can't see it on your screen, but I can see it lovely on my screen, and Jesse can see it as well. But there is a boost gauge. It's a nitrous boost gauge, actually, and it's absolutely wicked when they start using it. It's brilliant. It's a bit cheating, but who cares? It was fun.
Yeah.
But
it's pretty
stuff,
wild.
It really was.
It's one of those things. One of those things where I felt like I was behind on, then I could hit that boost, man, and I would just catch up. And the other thing was, it was really frustrating if you weren't boost, because you thought you had a draft partner, and then suddenly the draft partner would take off in the distance. Whoa, we got some guys off.
Yeah, we have got some guys off, and that was, I do believe, yourself, mate, at the background there, wasn't it? So Jesse off in the background. Not what you want to hear, is it, Jesse? I do apologise, mate. But yeah, Jesse was off in the background. There he is. He's gone back on. He's now in 12th place. You've got Tango there in 11th. There's a little bit of argy-bargy there. There's Liam in 10th. Great to see him. But he's also representing me. So thanks very much for leaving the Cook on on the side of the window. Appreciate it. Never Kirkpatrick there has a half-second penalty in 9th spot at the moment, but there's a great little drag race between Butler and myself here as they go into the right-hander and start lap 2.
Yeah, there's a lot of room to work with on that last corner there. You can go too wide, and it's not too bad.
Yeah, definitely great shout, mate. And you can see Ekberg there in 9th place. And let's see if any of these guys use the turbo. So there's Ekberg in 9th. We're going to see, yep, the turbo's been used. So let's see how quickly he catches up. So there they are going across the straight there, and you can see it. Look at him pulling everybody in there as they come through. And on the brakes goes Ekberg. I do like the IKEA livery. He is a countryman to all the way IKEA, all the way Sweden, all the way meatballs and all those lovely things over there. But it's Liam in 10th. There's Tango, Jesse there, Dave at the back with Oggy Penny. Oggy Penny actually had a contact with Dave early on, gave the place back. Meanwhile, leaders are all the way round, coming up to the chicane now, into the braking zone. We have 5 for the lead, and you can see, Lacko launches himself down the inside like a British touring car driver and gets through. But watch out for LFC Ben, wearing probably the worst livery I've ever seen. And that's all my Liverpool supporters now removing themselves as members of CCC.
Yeah, it's tough. You can see some of these guys. I just saw him overshoot right there on the corner there, but you get that boost and you use it, and then all your braking points are suddenly off. You're braking, 50 meters early or something like that. So it's really difficult to do that.
It really is. Yeah, you're right, mate. And you can see, great to see Lacko back again, HRT driver. He's back with us. Obviously, came in really late and obviously likes to support us at CC Sim, which is fantastic. But he had the wrong banner, so I do apologise to our sponsors at Vacecraft, because I'll probably get a rollicking now from Vincent. But half a second penalty taken by Swifty, and straight. No, he's not on the boost, which is really strange. I thought he might get on the boost there, but he doesn't. But Glowing and LFC Ben there, right at the front, the two teams CCR drivers there, which is Captain Colossus Racing. Unfortunately, we haven't seen him for a while, but we do hope he's well and okay. But it's his 2 previous drivers that are leading the way here, Jesse, and it looks like a bit of bump drafting going on as they go down the start-finish straight.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't use the boost that much on the straight. I just tried to use the draft as much as I could. I felt like it was better coming off the corners to get extra speed coming back up.
Yeah, launched down the inside from Ben. Has he got it done? Yes, he has. Can he hold it? Cut back on for Lacko. Glowing was looking for the same cut back. And as we say, there's an all from Jesse, but side by side, he's watching the same screen as me. So, but Lacko there and Ben in second, Glowing in third. Swifty's all the way up to 4th place now. So fantastic drive from Swifty. Butler trying to chase him down, but can't quite get on the back of him. But we're going to see that Apex Wolf is also on the back of Butler. There's some high octane racing here, and we're only into the first, what's that, 5 minutes.
And some of these guys are saving a lot of their boost, I'm noticing as well. So that's going to make for excitement towards the end as they try to boost their way into a couple extra spots on the end.
Yeah, definitely. There's Apex Wolf. We said Cook's now joined the party for some unknown reason or how. I don't know what he's done, but he seems to have a lot of boost left. But he's managed to catch the back of these guys as well. But Swifty there in 4th has made a mistake, and that's Butler now in at 4th, and that's Swifty back into 5th. Is Apex Wolf going to get involved in this? Cook's got past Apex Wolf somewhere on the line, but it's side by side as they go under the bridge. And this is going to be an interesting little corner here because they're still side by side. Or are they? No, they're not. So Swifty's got through. And, a slight mistake there from Apex Wolf as they go for Ascari into the left-hander, and Swifty back into 5th place. Now Butler's on the chase. Obviously, we know he's a 6 times champion here, but he's having a battle with LFC Ben down the straight, and he's got through.
Man, these guys they have no problem going too wide through most of these corners. It's some brave stuff on some of those, because those,
the contact there, wasn't there, between Swifty and Nagy as they went around the final corner, and sweeping right-hand, lovely corner that is as well, as we see Glowing, Butler, LFC Ben, Apex Wolf now into 4th place. How has he got there in 4th? Goodness me. Swifty now in 5th, Cook there in 6th, Nagy's all the way down into 7th, so Lacko down to 7th place. Ekberg is now on the chase with Nevin Kirkpatrick just behind, but there's a massive battle going on here. Who's going to take it? Is Cook going to go down the inside? No, he's going to go to the outside. Lacko goes down the inside. Oh, goodness me, LFC Ben's had contact, Swifty's had contact, everyone's in the side of the track and on the gravel, and taking all the bits off with him. And luckily, it looks like Swifty's slowing down there for LFC Ben. I don't know how long he's going to wait because he wants to keep up with the guys up front, but he has slowed down. And nope, he's going. Can I carry on?
Ben actually got reset there. He got moved back
Ah.
onto the track, so lost some time for him there.
Well, that's unfortunate for Ben. But that's what happens when you run a Liverpool livery. Anyway, Apex Wolf is there in 4th place. Lacko, I'm going to get shot for that, surely. Lacko there in 3rd place. Butler there in 2nd. But Glowing Gold is away at the moment. He's really enjoying himself. I've started 2nd on the grid, and again Swifty in the background, nearly losing the back of that car, but has managed to stay there in 7th place. But Ekberg looking like he's under pressure with a half-second penalty, and Nevin Kirkpatrick's gone, thank you very much, I'm going to go past you with my boost.
Yeah, well, I'm impressed that he got away like that. He has. That's not easy to do when you got boosts and super toe and all those things going on.
Yeah, he's overshot as well. Scary, unfortunately, for Nevin Kirkpatrick. Has he managed to get it? Yes, he has. He's got it back, but he has got a half-second penalty. I thought something happened there. He went very wide, got a half-second penalty. He won't be able to take it this time round, but it's given Tango an opportunity to close up on Ekberg, and now he's on the outside as they go into the final corner here. We have, what's that, just about 8 minutes, 2 minutes to go, should I say, after the 10-minute race. And it's still Tango there in 9th. Ekberg has now been passed. Dave has done a really good job to get back on the back of these guys and try and grab a top 10 finish here. But there is some more goings on up the front. Let's have a look and see what's happening as they've got 3 abreast as they come into the chicane.
My.
Who's going to take it? It's going to be Cook. So Cook now holds 3rd place. Lacko's now into 4th. There's a curb ride in there from Apex Wolf and steals the position from Swifty. Fantastic racing from these guys. Really is.
Yeah, that's not really a place where you want to get too wide, but they pulled it off, so kudos to them.
Yeah, definitely. Swifty now trying to see if he can find a way through. But his good friend Matt in the background is Nevin Kirkpatrick. He's there in 7th place. I bet Ravy Davey is absolutely raving, or raging, should I say, and wishing he was racing in this race as well. So, and also, happy anniversary to him and his missus. So, great to see that he actually did the right thing and went out instead of racing. Wide there from Lacko. Bit of contact there with Apex Wolf, and that's Lacko all the way back. Unfortunately, LFC Ben on the chase as well in 6th place, but the leaders have got away here. He's got a 2nd penalty as well here, Jesse, as Swifty.
Yeah, that was tough. It looked like he got bumped out on that one. That was a tough deal for him. The racing was not ideal.
No, definitely not. As you can see, Nevin Kirkpatrick and LFC better side by side, and it looks like Nevin's held it. Has he? Yes, he has. He's managed to hold it. Can he hold that line again? Yes, he has, but he's got a 2nd penalty. Ben's trying to find a way through. He's gone around the outside. He's gone on the inside. He's gone over the gravel as Nevin Kirkpatrick. Maybe a slight nudge there, not too sure. But there's also a penalty for one of the other drivers. It was Apex Wolf. So Apex Wolf also with a half-second penalty. And LFC Ben has found himself in 4th place with all the penalties being taken. My goodness me.
Yeah, well, Ben has over half a tank of nitrous, and the race is almost over. So, yeah, he's probably just going to hold it down for the whole last lap.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Fast and Furious, Too Soon Junior sort of type of move there, and he's got half a tank of NOS. That's exactly what you want on the last lap, isn't it? So, as you can see, Cook has got hardly any NOS. You can't see it on the screen, but I'll make sure we get that sorted out for the next one. But there is Ben. He's there in 3rd place. He's trying to chase down the man in 2nd, which is Butler. So, Butler's done a really good job to hold that. Can Cook hold off Apex Wolf, but also can he hold off Swifty, who's just behind? And there's a great little battle going on between Ekberg, Dave, and Nevin Kirkpatrick. Tango there as well. Jesse has finished the lap. I don't know how he's done that, but he's managed to get into 11th. Nagy in 12th, and Oggy Penny in 13th. That was a good little battle there at the back. Meanwhile, at the back here, Nevin Kirkpatrick's in a bit of pressure from Tango for the top 10 finish. Oh, he's overshot, hasn't he there, Jesse? So into the chicane. Nevin's overshot there, but Tango trying to get a better position. And obviously, don't forget it's reverse grid. So what he doesn't want to do is be too far back because, well, he does want to be too far back, I guess, because it's reverse grid. But the points mean prizes, don't they, mate? So, leaders making our way around. There is Butler, and just in front of them is LFC Ben. So, Ben's done a fantastic job to get all the way back into that 2nd place. But Glowing has been absolutely fantastic, and he's going to make his way around the final corner now. And not too far to go, but no one's going to be able to catch him now. He has still got Nos as well. He might just drop a little bit down before he finishes the lap, but it's going to be Glowing who takes this one and crosses the line and finishes first. LFC Ben's going to take second place. Butler in third. It's going to be Cook in fourth. Apex Wolf is going to come fifth, and there is Swifty in sixth. Who is it going to be, Ekberg or Nevin? It's Ekberg in seventh place. It's going to be Nevin in ninth place. Oh, Dave's managed to grab eighth. Nevin in ninth. Tango in 10th. And that's your top 10 with Jesse there in the background. You're right there, mate. I lost you there for a second. So
sorry about that. You get that exciting racing, you fall off the couch, and hit button. It's happened.
Yeah, well, yeah, I've done that a few times. I do understand that, mate. But you missed out there. It was great. No, we're joking. Anyway, Glowing Gold there takes the win. LFC Ben in second. Butler in third. Cook in fourth. Apex Wolf in fifth. Swifty there in sixth place. Ekberg in seventh. Dave will take eighth. Nevin in ninth. Tango is the top 10. Jesse in 11th. Lacko in 12th. Then it'll be Oggy in 13th. And Liam in 14th. Reverse grid this time round as well. And we will take a look at that in a moment. So, yeah, great race there, Jesse, wasn't it? Really, really enjoyable.
Yeah. No, I mean, those guys, it's battling. These are really fun karts because they're a bit forgiving, too. You can hit the edge of the track or something like that. You're usually not going to spin out or something like that. You're just going to have to slow down a little, get back in, which is kind of fun. Yeah,
definitely, mate. And yeah, really enjoyed that race. Good start from everybody. So there is the Monza track. We have got one more coming, but we're going to take a look at some of our sponsors that are part of what we do here at CC Sim Racing. Well, massive thank you to our sponsors, Vacecraft. We've got our Clothing Design Racers Collective, and obviously don't forget to subscribe here at YouTube, and also check out our Facebook page as well, because it's pretty decent. We do our best to try and get it up and running once in a while. But yeah, as we said, just do what you can to help support what we're doing. We're trying to do a few more races, and me and Jesse will do our best to get into more commentary as much as possible. Anyway, right, race number 2. Reverse grid, 20-minute race with pit stops. This should be quite a good race. But Jesse, I'm looking forward to seeing how you did on this one, because you were in front of me. So I've got to see what happened here. Yeah. So,
yeah, I was concerned, to be honest with you. My thought process for this race, at least, was like, I just need to stay in the front half, and the best way to do that was hopefully stay as long as possible.
Yeah, you did indeed, and what a job you did. So let's have a look at how they lined up for race number 2. Let's have a look at the grid for race number 2. The reverse grid is Liam on pole position with Lacko in second. Jesse will be in third. Tango in fourth. Then we'll have Nevin Kirkpatrick in fifth with Team Dave there in sixth place. Ekberg in seventh. And 50 will be in eighth. In ninth place will be Apex Wolf with Cook in 10th. Then we'll have Butler in 11th. LFC Ben in 12th, and rounding out the 13 drivers will be Glowing Gold, who obviously won the first race today. See how they get on as they go into turn 1 for the second time of asking in race number 2. Well, apologies for everyone that just watched that. I made an absolute mare of that, and you missed the first 5 rows. But it is going to be Leo Nagy in second, Jesse in third, Tango in fourth, and then I think we managed to get up to Dave. So Nevin Kirkpatrick is in the top 5. The lights went out, and away we went. And it looks like Lacko is going to lead into turn 1. Oh, look at the lights blazing, absolutely fantastic. Look at Dave down the inside. Ekberg's trying to find a way through. He's trying to steal a move or two as they went into the chicane. He's over the bumpers there, he's over the sausage curbs, but I'll tell you what, come out nice and with smelling of roses is Lacko, and he's got at least 10 car lengths on the guys behind. Tango's in second, and just seen Ekberg go off in the background there.
Flying off.
Goodness me.
Ekberg?
Yeah, Ekberg went flying off. He looks like he's reset as well there, Jesse. Meanwhile, let's go back to the leaders. There is a second penalty for our leader, so somewhere along the line he's made a mistake. Jesse gone off as well. So Jesse's, how on earth did you manage to not get a reset there? That's incredible. Still in third place and no penalty given. I'll tell you what, Lewis Hamilton would be well jealous if he saw that. So Lacko leading. Oh, contact with the wall from Jesse. So Jesse's on the gravel as well. I'm trying to big you up here, but you're not doing a good job of it. So here we go. He's in 5th place. He's still in 5th place. He's now off the grass again. I really want to know how you got him in the lead here. So there is Jesse's now at contact again, and this is why you were upset the other day. I understand now. This is what happened. Right, so Ekberg's still there. Ekberg's had contact as well. So Jesse in 12th. Nevin all the way down in 11th. There's LFC Ben in 10th place. Liam is in 9th. Butler in 8th place there. Glowin is making his way through. He's in 7th. Swifty's up there as well in 6th. Cook's in 5th place, and he's got Dave in front of him who's made a mistake, and it looks like he might get through here. There's Apex Wolf with a second penalty as well. Tango looks like he's the best of the rest at the moment, because Tango is now in second and going for an outside move. And does he get that done? I think he does it, Jesse. That's a fantastic move from our man on the bikes. Brilliant stuff. Not quite.
Yeah. Not quite, but that was great running by both those guys to avoid any issues. A little contact, but that's fine. Nobody lost anything there.
No, definitely not. And I've managed to. Looks like everyone's done this the same as me. They removed the black window in the background because for some reason I put black on the rear view mirror and I couldn't see a damn thing. But apparently my rear view mirror works absolutely a treat. Meanwhile, Tango overshoots nearly. And Lacko, I'll tell you what, that worked out very well for Lacko there, because he's managed to outshine Tango there, and he's starting to pull away, it looks like, but Apex Wolf with another second penalty. So in 3rd place now, Cook's holding 4th place, Dave in 5th, Glowin's now up to 6th place, Swifty in 7th, Butler in 8th, there's LFC Ben in 9th place with Nevin Kirkpatrick just behind him in 10th. Then we have Liam, and then Jesse's making his way through, he's there in 12th, and Ekberg's just having a bad day at the office at the moment, so let's hopefully he can get that sorted out. But Lacko leading this one, and Tango in second, move from Apex Wolf probably as he got that done down the inside. He's around the outside, should I say. Very brave move from there, but doesn't quite get it to work there. Cook's under real pressure.
Yeah, and you can see a lot of these guys, even on these short little straights in between the corners, are using super toe heavily. It does make a huge difference. And of course, we saw what happened, too, at the starting straight there, too. With Tango overshooting, he got that super toe and didn't adjust on his braking, went right through the corner.
Yeah, definitely. Great shout there, mate, as we see Glowin down the inside as Dave tries to attempt to move on him. Oh, Dave gets a bit of contact on Glowin, and Cook's off as well. Cook's off in the gravel.
My goodness.
So Cook's off in the gravel. Where does he drop into? He drops into 9th place. So incident there from Cook, and that's not very impressive from myself. But Butler there in 8th place. It's so weird when you're talking about yourself on screen, isn't it? So useless driving from that man. So he needs a new job. There's Butler in 8th. There's Swifty in 7th place. Apex Wolf is there as well. They're side by side. Is anyone coming into the pits? Let's have a look. So the 2 leaders have gone past. Is Glowin coming in? No, he doesn't. Dave coming in? No. There is the first one. It's going to be LFC Ben. So LFC Ben's in, and I think Cook followed him as well. So LFC Ben and Cook into the pits for the first, for this pit stop. And let's see if that changes at all.
Yeah, it sometimes helps. I remember when we did some of the pitting before, if you pit early, sometimes you can pass people a little better while they're in the pits. So if you're towards the back, it's not the worst way to go.
Yeah, definitely. Great shout as well. And usually, if you're lucky, you can get that overlap, as you just said. So you need a really good outlap and make sure that you can close those gaps as quickly as possible, as we see a yellow flag up front. And I do believe that was Liam, because Liam was a little bit further up, wasn't he? He's now into 10th spot, so it looks like the green flags are back out. Meanwhile, there's Jesse in 9th place. on his own at the moment, but trying to chase down. How far can we see Nevin Kirkpatrick in that same shot? I don't think we can. But I'll tell you what, he's got nothing to worry about because the guys up front are battling away here, and that's Dave, Apex Wolf, and Swifty. Oh, that's a great little battle going on. Dave has managed to claw his way into the lead of this. Apex Wolf having a look. Swifty down the inside. Is he going to try it? He's looking for it, isn't he? He's down the inside. Oh, he gives Apex Wolf a little nudge and says, "Have some of that, my friend." Good.
That wasn't dirty, but it was exciting. We'll say it that way.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I was going to say goodness me, but something come up on my screen and it sounded like I said good. I do apologise to Apex Wolf. That's not what I meant. Anyway, Dave's there in 5th place. Glowing is got a half-second penalty. Butler there in 3rd place, and looks like a wide line there from Dave. But Butler's under real pressure because you can see that second penalty comes into play. And are we going to see a bit of boost from Glowing? No, we don't. Interesting. Has Dave got the boost on? No, he hasn't, but he's got the inside line, I think. Yes, he has. He's back in the 4th place. Are we going to see the leaders coming this time? So Lacko leading, Tango in 2nd. Are we seeing him come in? Yes, we do. So Tango goes on. Does Butler? Butler stays out. And then we have a gaggle of cars coming in. So it's Dave, Glowing, and I think Swifty's in as well. Never Kirkpatrick tries to overtake him as he came into the pits there. That was fantastic.
That was too wide going into the pits. You don't see that too often.
So Lacko comes in for his pit stop tyre change. There we go. Thank you very much. Drops it down. Off he goes. There is Glowing. He does the same thing. Tyres on. New softs on. Great stuff. Never Kirkpatrick on his way out as well. Now, who's going to lead them as they come out? I think Lacko's already... Oh, no, Lacko's gone. Here comes Cook. Who's going to come win this one? Because Cook's on the outside. He's going to have the drag race down to the line here into turn 1, into the braking zone. Has he managed to hold it? He's got 2 of them. Can he get a 3rd? He's going to try to cut back here on Dave. It looks like it might have worked. Is there any boost? No, there isn't. So he's managed to tuck in, but Glowing's got the best out of this and has made his way through. But he's got on the back of LFC Ben. So LFC Ben done the better of the jobs out of Cook and LFC Ben here. So LFC Ben in 6th place, and Lacko looking very good for a win here. But look who's up front. There's Jesse in 4th place now. After those incidents, he's got a free track behind him and in front of him. Brilliant stuff, Jesse.
That's right. We're just running qualifying at this point. So just
I love it. When
track pretend no one else is around.
I love it. You said we. I love that. It's great. So Jesse in the Kansas City, isn't it? Yeah, Kansas City Chiefs, isn't it? So it's the Kansas City Chiefs. So that is the Kansas City Chiefs car, and he's in 4th place at the moment. Apex Wolf with another second penalty, and doesn't take it. Oh, so he must have got it on that lap. So Apex Wolf have to take that. So it's Tango leading this one. Let's see what happens. Is he going into the pits this time? Do we think, Jesse? It looks like he's gone narrow. Yeah, he looked very narrow as he came in, and he has. So Tango's in, Butler's in, Apex Wolf is in. Let's see what Jesse does this time. He's taking a wider line. Nope, he's gone. No, I'm not having none of that. I'm going to lead this race. So into the lead goes Jesse and crosses the line. I'll tell you what, that's a really good time, mate. That's 3:57s. Really good. And that's without boost.
I'll take it.
Yeah, that's pretty good, mate. So Tango now makes his way out. Does he get out in front of Butler? And here we go. There's Lacko. Lacko's coming through as well. Now, did Lacko get out in front of Tango? No, he didn't. Or did he? Here we go as they go into turn 1. Does he do it? Yes, he does. He goes into 2nd. And Tango in 3rd. You can just see Jesse's car in the distance. It's just disappeared now as the sun starts to set, and Apex Wolf is trying to find a different Apex than the one he was trying to do in the first place, and Apex stayed left. So Lacko there in 2nd, Tango 3rd, Ben in 4th. Did I see a half-second penalty? I saw a second penalty from Tango, but he's looking for an inside move on Lacko for position for 2nd.
Wow, nice. Can he hold it though? No, he can't.
He tried a BTCC move there as well. We did see a car go off there. Who was that went off in the background? Was that Dave or was it Cook? I think it was Dave because he was up there in about sort of 5th or 6th position. He's now dropped down into 10th. So there's a big block of cars coming in. Everyone's holding each other's hand at the moment, but the ones that ain't is these two. It's Butler and Glowing. They're on the chase to try and close the gap up on Tango. Nevin's in 7th place, but Glowing's got a second penalty here in 6th place. This is not what he wants, but if he can stay on the back of Butler, he might get the opportunity to stay with him for the rest of the straight, if he's lucky.
Oh, man. Those guys are coming in so hot into that corner, man. They hit that boost, and it's not easy to hold those corners coming in on that boost. I think a lot of them really overestimated how difficult it was, and that's why we're seeing a lot of penalties in that corner.
Oh, yeah, and I didn't realise that Butler also had a penalty. They're still ghosting each other. It's like that film, isn't it, as they're playing with the clay. I always bring that up because I just think it's funny. But there's Butler in 5th place. Glowing. It's probably not funny. But Glowing there in 6th. There's Nevin Kirkpatrick in 7th place. Cook holding that 8th place. But Dave's all over the back of him as he looks for an inside move here. Has he got the boost on? Let's have a look. He's got no boost on at the moment, but I'm pretty sure Swifty's going to knock that boost on any second now. But everyone's still together, but it looks like there's a move for position. I think it's 3rd for 2nd, and Lacko is being taken by LFC Ben for that 2nd place and gets it done. Good move. Lacko looking for the inside line, though, but Jesse is still out there on his own. Look at this gap he's got. Absolutely fantastic, and he's done 56.7. Go on, Jesse.
Oh, I got to do what I got to do. Yeah. Don't worry. It'll all go south in a hurry, I'm sure.
That's right. We'll leave it on you for a little while because this never happens, does it? This is a rare opportunity. So it's Jesse out in the lead, and we're going to stay with Jesse unless it's how far they are because they're still battling. Lacko in the background, as you can see. Lacko's going through the chicane there. Holds that 2nd place, so he managed to put the boost on, and LFC Ben is sitting pretty in 3rd now. So Tango in 4th, Glowing in 5th. And Tango's got another penalty, a half-second penalty. Very difficult to try and hold these cars into the chicane. If you're lucky, you get the braking right. If you go overshoot, it's pretty much game over, and you're going to definitely get a penalty, especially on this corner here, into the right-hander. Going wide here, that gives you a 2nd penalty as well, so you've got to be careful there. Butler in 7th, Cook in 8th, Dave in 9th, Swifty on the back of this as well. Apex Wolf is following in this little battle as well. Ekberg and Liam there in the background. But anything can happen, as we said. Meanwhile, leader is now coming through to the final corner. Is it your time now to pit? I do believe it should be at some point because you ain't got long, mate.
I will say, I found that like being out in front, it was nice because the other guys with the battling going on, I felt like I was going out, even though I didn't have anyone to super tow on. I was going faster than those other cars because they were battling so hard. So it was kind of nice to be on my own because you can see the changes are all flipping in the back behind me. I mean, those guys are fighting like hell, and I'm just running the proper racing line in every corner.
Oh, no, you're doing a great job here, mate. And there he is in the lead at this moment in time. Lacko and Ben. Looks like Ben's actually pushing Lacko and trying to close the gap up a little bit more on yourself. But, there's a bit of a yellow flag there. Oh, you made a mistake.
No, we didn't see that.
Oh, so you didn't see that. Sorry, mate. No, you didn't make a mistake. It was just purely under braking. Just clipped the sausage curb a little bit and managed to get it done. And see, the green flag went out at some point, but I didn't see it. Anyway, Jesse leading this one. Lacko in 2nd place, Ben there in 3rd, and looks like Lacko's managed to get away here, which is going to be interesting for the final few moments of this race. How long have we got now? We've got about 7 minutes to go. Glowing in the mix as well. Tango back down there in 5th. So we'll see what happens here. There's Nevin Kirkpatrick in 6th. Butler there in 7th. There's still a bit of time to go, but I'll tell you what, the big hitters here, Butler, and you got, well, I didn't say myself's a big hitter, but we should be sort of around the 7th or 6th marker. But, Butler, we know, has won ludicrous amount of championships here at CC, but you would have thought he'd have been definitely in the top 5 by now.
Yeah, and he's taken big chunks of that corner on some of those, which couldn't lead to penalties, but he did really well there. That was pretty amazing, actually. I figured out too that you could bounce off that corner, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. I do like. I like the coming into a Ascari there as well. You can really, if you get that corner right, you can really hit that inside curb aggressively, and then launch off the back of this one. And if you get it just right, you get enough speed to catch the guy on the back here, which is exactly what I've done here. I've managed to close the gap up a little bit there on Butler. Looks like Dave's done exactly the same, but Nevco Patrick's in a good position here. Got Tango as well. Still got plenty of boost. Glowing's got half a tank of boost here, but look out for LFC Ben because he's having a look on Nagy. But there is Jesse into the pits. So we're going to see our leader drive in, and I bet you were well pleased with that, weren't you, mate? Yeah, that was really good. Now,
yes, but that's all right. Let's talk about the real drivers.
Yeah. Well, let's see you do the tyre change because it's nice to see. Oh, my goodness me. We didn't see that either. The first thing we're going to see when we put this on tomorrow is someone's going to go, he didn't do anything. He didn't do the pits. And I was like, oh, okay. Does the commentators get extra bonuses for that? Anyway, so LFC Ben there in first place. NFC Ben's in first place, Lacko in second, Glowin in third. That's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. But this battle for first is absolutely on. Ben's got it at the moment. Glowin's round the outside of Lacko. Has he got that position? Watch out for Tango's down the inside. Surely he hasn't got both of them. Has he? Oh, he's trying it.
Wow.
He manages to get one of them, but he doesn't get Glowin. So it's LFC Ben, Glowin in second, Tango third, Lacko there in fourth. Then we've got Never Kirkpatrick. He's in the mix now, so we've got 5-car battle for the lead of this race. But Butler's on the back of this as well. Cook's just behind him, and Dave's also in the mix. Swifty not that far behind either, and Apex Wolf is your top 10. Jesse's now in front of Egberg and Liam with that crackingly quick pit stop. But LFC Ben leading this one. But Lacko's made a mistake. Lacko's made a mistake and had contact with Tango, so he's jumped over the curb of Ascari. You don't want to do that. And that's going to give him a penalty, and a big one as well. It's a second penalty on the next time round. Jeez.
That's between that bad corner and the penalty. I mean, loses like 6 spots, 5-6 spots. That's crazy.
Yeah, it looks like Apex Wolf made a mistake as well going through there, because he was a little bit squirrely as they come through. But LFC Ben making a move, or is that Glowin? It's Glowin into the lead of this race, and Glowin takes the lead. We have just under 4 minutes to go, and it's Glowin from Ben. And let's see if we can get some on board from that man there, Glowin. There we go, that's a better one. And let's see how he gets on as they go into turn 1. So Cook's managed to get into 4th here, so Lacko's mistake has put him into 4th place. Butler's still there in 7th, but look at that launch from Lacko. He's looking down the inside, and we got Never Kirkpatrick in the mix there as well. That's pushed Butler out wide. Dave's having a little sniff there as well, but Swifty's on the back of this now. So we've now got a 9-car battle for the lead, but this man here, Glowin, is leading the way at the moment, and it could be the double.
I didn't want to cut into what you were saying there, but Ben did a great job going into that chicane. Too often people get up and they bump, and then they stay right on the bumper and they end up sending somebody off the corner. And he did a great job of easing back off the throttle a little bit, letting the guy go through, and then following him in the corner. That was great. It's good to see.
Yeah, nice and tidy. I was just going to say, I just saw myself there do a British touring car hit into the sausage curb, and I think I'm going to have to check my suspension, especially the springs after that one. But Lacko's got a 2.5 second penalty. How on earth did he get that? But that's not going to help him. That's going to drop him right back and into the clutches, I reckon, of where Swifty is. So Swifty's in that top 10 position, isn't he? He's there in 9th. I'll tell you what, Apex Wolf might be able to get involved in this, but he's got a 2.5 penalty, so that's definitely not going to help him either. Meanwhile, let's look as they come through. There's Butler in 7th. We're going to keep an eye on Lacko, because he's in front of Nevin Kirkpatrick, and Nevin Kirkpatrick's going to say, thank you very much, I will have that 5th place. Here comes the rundown. And there goes the 2.5 second penalty, and everyone's got through, and he's now dropped to 9th. Goodness me, that was horrific.
Yeah, that was tough. Just to be sitting in that car and see all those cars go flying by you, that's a tough deal.
Yeah, Butler's gone very wide. He's gone very wide. I think he must have had contact with someone there, but as he did so, he tried to get back on the track, but Swifty was like, no, this is my racing line, Mr. Butler. And he made sure that he got that racing line and put Butler out again for another chance to try and get back on the track. So Butler in 8th place now, has no more NOS, so that's going to trouble him. But Dave's got a half-second penalty, and I wonder if that was contact with the Butler there, but there's also a yellow flag there. So did someone go off? LFC Ben's now into 3rd place, but he's got a battle on with Cook, and Cook's managed to get 3rd, so maybe it was a bit of contact with LFC Ben and Cook, so maybe on the braking he just overshot. But he's given the place back, which is great respect, but Cook's got a half-second penalty for his trouble, which is not what he wanted. So Glowin in the lead, Tango in 2nd, touring car-esque over the curbing. That was fantastic by all the drivers. LFC Ben 4th, Nevin Kirkpatrick doing a great job there in 5th. Dave's there in 6th, Swifty in 7th. Lacko on the back there in 8th place. And Butler is still in that 9th spot. Now, is he going to manage to get another couple of drivers here? Yes, he does. He managed to get one of them because Swifty's in the gravel there, Jesse.
Yeah, and he's kind of relying on that because Butler's out of the nitro. He has nothing left, so he's just in the good graces of everybody else at this point.
Yeah, Butler and Nagy going side by side as they come through to Ascari. Who's going to have it? This is the same position I was in earlier, and Butler had it done. So onto the brakes they go, and Nagy gives the place up. Good thinking, because obviously his nose is in front, and gives Butler the place. Good respect there from the two drivers. Meanwhile, the four up front are still at it. Look at this, and we nearly had five in this battle as well. Oh, Cook takes his penalty, and that drops him back into 4th place, and Glowing has got this in the bag. Surely Tango's under real pressure, but it looks like Cook had enough boost just to stay on the back of Ben here. Fantastic racing from these guys, and Tango's got the best out of the boost here as well, Jesse.
Yeah, these guys are racing back, trying to get through before the end of the race here. We'll see who gets through and who doesn't.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, 0. Who got through? We got 4, and Never Kirkpatrick is 5th. Lacko in 6th, Dave in 7th. Goodness me, that was so close. Butler in 8th. Swifty will take 9th. Apex Wolf will take 10th place as he crosses the line. Need to keep an eye on the leaders. There's Jesse in 11th place as he comes through now. There is Ekberg coming through as well. In the background there he is in the IKEA car. And then we've got Liam. It looks like he's made a couple of mistakes, unfortunately, and he will finish in 13th place. Oggy Penny, unfortunately, couldn't race the last one due to having an early night. But there we go. So Glowing Gold, they're in 1st place. And there he goes. Tango in 2nd. So the battle now is for that 4th place. Oh, what's happened to Ben? Ben's dropped back. So we missed that. So Ben's dropped back somewhere along the line. And there's maybe a little bit of contact. But Glowing looks like he's got this in the bag here, Jesse.
Yeah. He ran this whole race well. He's been clear most of the time. It's pretty incredible to watch.
Yeah, considering he started from the back of the grid as well. That's really impressive. So, Glowing in the lead. Tango in 2nd. Has Cook got any more juice under that car? We're on board with him now. Let's have a look behind him. There is the gap from him to Ben. And Ben's got a little bit more boost, so we've got to keep an eye on that. Tango has got boost still as well. What about Glowing? Glowing's got tons of it, so I don't know how he's managed to do that. But Tango there in 2nd. Cook is right behind him, but he's got no more boost. Are we going to see some boost being used by Tango? Yes, we are. There it is. Starts to slowly pull away a little bit. And are we going to see Ben closing in? No, we're not. But let's have a look at our leader, Jesse, because he's been absolutely phenomenal, as you said.
Yeah, great job by him. He's going to enjoy that for sure. To be that far ahead on a race where we have Super Tow and Nitrous and all those things, to get that far out, that's amazing.
Yeah, it really is. So Glowing Gold will cross the line and he will take the win with Tango in 2nd. As a flash of lights from Cook, he's pleased with that, with 3rd place. And then FC Ben will take 4th. And Never Kirkpatrick was your top 5 positions. But Glowing Gold is your 2nd winner and does the double here at Monza. Fantastic stuff from him.
Yeah, that's good stuff. That was fun to watch.
Oh, I quite enjoyed that one, actually, mate. Yeah. It was just great. It was really good. We just need to sort out that boost, but apart from that, it was really good. So let's take
the other thing is,
go.
I was going to say the other thing is it was neat to see from the outside how those things were working, and how tight that some of that racing is. You don't necessarily know how close everybody is when you're inside the car, but when you see it outside of it, man, those guys are like right on top of each other. It's amazing.
Yeah, exactly. And I did a POV of my race, which I've actually posted on YouTube, and it doesn't look nothing like what we just seen at all. It's really good. It was really good. So it was Glowing who took the win. It was Tango in 2nd, and it was Cook in 3rd, followed by LFC Ben in 4th, Nevin in 5th, Nagy in 6th, Dave in 7th, Butler in 8th, Swifty 9th, Apex Wolf in 10th, Jesse in 11th, Ekberg in 12th, and then Liam in 13th place. Right, let's have a look at the championship table, shall we? Because that's where it all happens. So Glowing Gold with 2 wins, it gives him 50 points. NFC Ben gets 22 and 18. That puts him on 40 points, but that's 1 second place for him. A third for Cook puts him in 3rd place with 38 points. With Butler also with a 3rd place, that puts him on 30 points. Joint with Tango, who had a cracking 2nd place in the 2nd race. Then Kirkpatrick will finish in 6th place with Apex Wolf in 7th, 25 and 24 respectively. 23 points with Swifty, with Team Beard Dave in 9th with 22 points. Lacko with 20 points, and 18 points goes to Ekberg. 14 points for Jesse with Liam on 9 points. Oggy Penny with 5 points, and Ravy Dave unfortunately not racing for the first 2 races, but he'll be back for the next one. Oh, goodness me. That was brilliant. Really enjoyed that. I hope everyone else did as well. Massive thank you to everyone. Don't forget to subscribe and join us here at CT Sim Racing. And Jesse, I really enjoyed that. I hope we have another one exactly the same for next week. So thank you very much for joining me. And I think we're at Brazil. Don't hold me to that, but I think we're at Brazil.
No, yeah, I've always wanted to go there, so that's excellent.
Yeah, usually it's raining though. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh,
I didn't say that, did I? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. It's probably not going to rain, or is it? I don't even know. Or are we going to Brazil anyway? Oh, I better book a ticket anyway, just to make sure. But yeah, so I don't know if Shell's going. Oh yeah, it's virtual, isn't it? Sorry. Anyway, Jesse, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for joining me tonight, as usual. Thanks, mate.
yes, wonderful to see you.
And thank you very much for everyone joining us. That was Jesse. My name's Craig, and we are your commentators for this exciting new venture, which is the BMW Mini Cooper S Cup. So thank you, everyone. This is Sim Racing. Good night.